malalaman na in-heat ang aso mo? Ano-ano ang mga sinyales, gaano ito katagal, at ano-ano ang mga kailangan mong gawin habang in-heat ang iyong aso? Yan at iba pa ang ating pag-uusapan after ng intro. Hello mga ka-kennel and welcome back for another video. Gaya ng sinabi ko, ang pag-uusapan natin sa video na ito ay ang mga senyales or mga signs and symptoms na in-heat na ang aso mo. Ano-ano kaya ang mga ito? Gaano ito katagal? Gaano kadalas? At ano-ano ang mga kailangan natin gawin para healthy ang ating mga alagang aso while they're in heat? Kaya dapat ay nakatutok ka hanggang sa dulo para malaman mo. At bago tayo dumako sa mga signs and symptoms na in-heat ang iyong aso, ay pag-usapan muna natin kung ano ang season na ito. A heat or season is the fertile period of a dog cycle when they can get pregnant. During a heat, it's likely that your dog will behave differently, and dogs continue to come into heat throughout their whole lives unless they are spayed. Once a dog has been spayed, her seasons stop and she can no longer become pregnant. Being on heat isn't painful, but it can make your dog feel uncomfortable, unsettled, and under the weather. Next, ating pag-uusapan, what age do dogs have their first heat? Most dogs have their first heat at around 6 months old, but the timing depends a lot on the dogs and their breeds. Small dogs tend to have their first season earlier than large dogs. Yung mga small dogs natin can have their first heat at the age of 6 months, while bigger or giant dogs can have their first heat at around 2 years to 2.5 years old. So, nagvary talaga sa dog size and dog breeds. Next na pag-uusapan natin, how often naman the dogs are in heat? After their first season, most dogs will have their heat after 6 to 7 months or twice a year. Some dogs have slightly shorter or longer cycles, but they should be regular. Make sure to speak to your vet kapag ang aso mo ay naging irregular sa kanyang seasons. Most dogs will have longer gaps between their seasons as they get older, but they can still get pregnant. Now, let's talk about the signs and symptoms of dogs that are in heat. Number 1, a large, red, and swollen vulva. Kapag napansin mo na ang vulva or yung ari ng iyong aso or yung dog mo ay medyo lumaki kaysa sa dati or normal size niya, that is a sign na malapit na siya mag-heat or in heat na siya. Number 2 sign is bleeding from her vulva. Or minsan, yellow, red, or brownish discharge na nanggagaling sa ari niya. Although some people think that a dog's bleeding during this season is a dog's period, it's actually a sign that they are at their most fertile. At sometimes, medyo mabilis nating ma-miss ang sign na ito dahil yung ating mga aso ay mahilig maglinis ng kanilang mga ari during this time. Kaya minsan ay nami-miss natin yung kanilang mga discharge or yung mga bloody discharge galing sa kanilang mga ari. At bago tayo magpatuloy, if you are looking for the best dog products for your dogs, nandyan ang Dog Ski. We have dog shampoo and conditioner. There are 3 variants. May anti-tick and flea para sa mga garapata, meron tayong anti-mange para sa mga galis, at meron tayong soft shiny coat para sa malambot at makinang ng mga balahibo na inyong mga aso. At ito na yung third sign na in-heat na ang iyong aso ay leaking their back end. Or ito yung lagi nilang paglilinis, dinidilaan nila lagi yung kanilang mga ari. Which is again, like I said, sometimes dahil nga lagi nilang nililinisan yung kanilang mga ari, ay nami-miss natin yung pangalawang sign, which is yung bleeding or yung discharge coming from their vulva. Number 4th sign na in-heat ang iyong aso ay lagi silang umiihi. Kung napansin mo ang iyong aso ay medyo lumaki yung kanilang vulva at laging umiihi kapag kayo ay nag-walk, ay tingnan mo na, baka yan ni sign na sila ay in-heat. Pang-5 na sign na in-heat ang iyong aso ay kapag clingy siya sa kanyang partner. Kapag merong partner ang iyong aso at napansin mo na medyo lagi siyang nakadikit at medyo clingy sa kanyang partner, ay isa na yan sa mga signs na in-heat ang iyong aso. Kung wala namang partner sa inyong bahay at kapag winowalk mo siya sa labas at napansin mo na your dog is being friendly to other dogs, ay yan na yung isang sign. Another sign is they keep roaming around to find male dogs. Next sign ay kapag ang dog mo ay medyo nagiging anxious siya at kapag nagpo-portray siya ng mga nesting behavior. Next sign ay humping or mounting behavior. Kapag nakita mo ang iyong aso ay nagha-hump sa another dog or another like a toy or anything na makita niya at hinahump niya, ay yun ang isang sign na baka in-hit na ang iyong aso. And last but not the least na sign na in-hit ang aso mo ay kapag napansin mo na kapag na-touch ang iyong aso ay yung kanyang buntot ay napupunta sa side. Okay? When he is or she is moving her tail to the side, that means that she is in heat. How long does a dog's heat last for? Each heat will last for approximately 2 to 4 weeks. Does that mean that your dog will bleed the whole time? Nope, don't worry, because your dog won't bleed that whole time. Well, how long does a dog in heat bleed? Well, dogs in heat tend to bleed for approximately 1 week to 10 days. Gaya din ng mga tao, some dogs bleed very heavily and others so lightly that is barely noticeable. So ano-ano mga dapat natin gawin kapag ang aso natin ay in heat? Number 1, kailangan bigyan natin sila ng TLC or tender loving care. Since your dog will be feeling hormonal during this season, so it's important to keep her happy and distracted. Keep her entertained by playing games and giving her things to do in the house. Gaya ng pagbibigay mo ng maraming toys or kaya take her on walks to keep her calm. Ngayon, ano naman gagawin mo kung ayaw mong ma-pregnant ang iyong dog na in heat? Remember, during your dog's heat, she will be attracted to males and want to mate. To avoid unwanted pregnancy, you will need to supervise her the whole time she is in season. Keep her on a lead and keep her away from other dogs. Wag na wag mong iiwan unattended, baka masalisihan ka. At kapag meron man silang mga kasamang males, I completely separate them from the males. Especially kapag magkasama sila sa isang bahay. Ngayon, para naman natin mapapanatiling malinis ang ating bahay kapag in season ang ating mga alaga. Remember, gaya ng sinabi ko, some dogs bleed heavily during their season and others are much lighter. So to keep your house clean, you may want to limit their access to your carpets, sa mga upuan, sa mga pwedeng marumihan at may stain, gaya ng mga sofas, beddings, towels, or you can consider using a nappy or a napkin para makatch ang kanilang mga bleeding.
Dogski Flea and Tick Spray, anti-garapata spray para sa makulit na garapata. Odor Away, antibacterial deodorant spray para sa mabahong amoy. At all-in-one dog soap, Dogski Natural Herbal Soap.
At yan lang po ang ating video for today mga ka-kennel. Sana ay may natutunan na naman kayo sa video na ito. Kung meron kayong natutunan at nagustuhan mo, ay click mo naman ang like button dyan sa ibaba. At mag-comment ka kung ano ang gusto mong pag-usapan natin sa susunod na video. At kung hindi ka pa nag-subscribe, ano pa hinihintay mo? Click mo na ang subscribe button para makasali ka sa ating monthly Dogski giveaways kung saan ay pwede kang manalo ng mga Dogski products. So, ano pang hinintay mo? Click mo na ang subscribe button. At yan lang po ang ating video for today. Maraming salamat sa pagsama sa akin. I'll see you again next time only here sa Munting Kennel. Bye!